All right.
Alrighty. My name is Corbin, this is Tanner, and we are Close Call. We're gonna start with a video clip here, actually. If you can click that, I can.
Every year, I give Leslie the same present I give everyone, a crisp $20 bill. And every year she gets me something thoughtful and personal. It makes me furious. This year, she outdid herself. She had it installed over the weekend. Every year,
Okay,
I give
yeah,
Leslie the
so
same
yeah, you
present
can do
I
that.
give her.
Alrighty. So our problem is that doors are left open and people don't close them. Personally, I've got a dog at home and my family, and I feel like every time I leave my door open just a little bit, my dog walks in, or oopsie daisy, and my parents usually just come in and leave the door open. It's just a big hassle getting up out of my comfortable spot and going up to close the door. And so I wanted to see if this, we wanted to see if this was an actual problem, and we wanted to survey some teens who like their privacy, people who have pets, and just in general, people who own doors, because people who own doors, it would be common for them to have their door left open.
Well, it's even closed.
Yeah, exactly. First question here. Has someone ever left the door open and not closed it behind them? For this question, we had 34 people say yes. One person said no. So obviously, people are leaving doors open. It's not just some crazy thing that happens in my house. Second question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how irritated are you after someone leaves your door open? 10 would be just extremely irritated, and 0 being not irritated at all. We had the mean of this set of data would be 7, a little over 7, and then the median would be just 7 itself. So 30% of the responses were at a level of 9 to 10 on the anger level, which means people are definitely irritated with this, and so we're looking to solve the problem. Excuse me. Third question: how often do you notice your door is left open when you want it to be closed? 11 people said every day. 15 said 3 times a week. 6 said once a week, and then 3 said once a month. And over half the data set said nearly every day or 3 times a week. And that's just kind of shows that this is a problem and it happens often. Fourth question: would a product that would close your door with a press of a button interest you? And this one we had 32 people said yes, and 3 people said no. Which, 3 people saying no, 32 yes, that's definitely positive data. 91% of people would be interested in solving this problem. And fifth question, what do you think is a reasonable price for a device that could close your door with a press of a button? And for this, the median price was $33, and the mean was 37, just over 37. So yeah. And that's rounding up right there. So, and for we have a mock-up here of what this would approximately look like if we were to actually produce it. Just kind of a brief overview. We've got a pneumatic piston here that would pull a little cable here that would close and open the door. Down here we have an arm that would attach to the door itself and would kind of swing the door closed. Also, we would have the battery pack here because we have a mobile app in the next slide, I believe, that would connect to your phone, and you would be able to control it from your phone. Then out here we have the kind of installation thing that would hook under the door and kind of hold it in place. Just basic dimensions as well: 6.5 inches long, 2 inches down, and then 1 inch 3/4 just upwards of it. So, and here is the rough draft of the mobile app. I'm not an app designer in any way, so this was just something that we threw together of what we would roughly have it to look like. And so you have the multiple different devices here, and then on the right there's an icon of our little logo circle with the door, and if it's red, that means the door is open, and green means the door is closed, and you would tap the icon. And it would either close the door or wouldn't do anything because all doors close. And
so second survey, we had 30 responses, and the majority of them were very positive. First question:
would you use a product that could close your door? So overwhelmingly said yes, 96%. So very good on that one. Second question, would you consider changing the batteries in the device, considering that be like the only hassle of using it? Again, overwhelming majority said yes. And would you feel comfortable installing by yourself? There's no power tools, as Corbin said, you just put it under the door, basically it just stays in place. Majority said yes, a few said no, probably because the design looked a little bit weird. And how much are you willing to pay? So this one, majority was between $62 and $34, so that's a wide range. Probably around $40 to $50 is what the actual price would be for the product. So here's how much it would cost for us to manufacture the product. So batteries are really cheap. The most expensive thing on this would be the piston, which would be $7. And overall in total would be about $17 for us to buy the pieces to manufacture it.
Where did you, what was your source for those parts?
Those are all on
Alibaba.
Yeah, we all have it's all linked in the innovator canvas on the last slide, so if you want to see that.
So the current pricing, so we had two here. So I'm willing to pay. So it's kind of hard to see there, but it's between like 48 or and then
Yeah, 38.
38 and 48. So 45 is how much it would we would charge people for the cost of the product. Let's look at competitors. Main competitors are like the industrial size ones that doors and big companies use, or just like your door closers on your screen doors. Home Depot's best seller for big box companies is $70, and ours is about half the cost of that, so pretty cheap if you look at the difference. Partners, because we are manufacturing ourselves, obviously we need partners. So these are majority of Chinese companies that work over there. Airwork, Airdeer, yeah. That's
We're not
different.
gonna pronounce it.
Yeah, these are a little bit weird there. So manufacturing. So we have a pretty big place over in Clinton, Iowa that we were looking at. 5,600 square feet of space with a big door down there, so they could use to get shipments in and out very easy. Big space that would work well for any manufacturing we need to do. And the innovator canvas.
And then some things that are on the innovator canvas that we didn't get to point out. The price to manufacture, like Tanner said, was around $16, and we're selling it for $45. And I think you go back to the innovator. I think it was the direct mock-up of that is a 35%. And then another thing we didn't get to touch on was the customer relationship. We had a 90-day warranty just in case it gets damaged in shipping. Also, we didn't elaborate this, just in case people were concerned about installing the product itself, we would have a call center to perhaps help with the installation process. And those are the two things we were kind of worried about. That's it, yeah.
And that's all.
All right. Nicely done.